This is going to be a tweet that ages really well.
Oh.
This is going to be a podcast that ages well.
Oh, I thought you meant the $5 tweet.
Oh.
We have to talk. Okay, so if you don't have Twitter or formerly X, Matara made a tweet that said, Mint and I's friendship is worth $5.
Yep. Let's talk about it. This
is not us talking about our Japan trip, but we will talk a little bit. We just got here, so we don't have so much to talk about.
No.
But
it's like day one.
This is pre-Offkai, pre-Japan. This was the beginning of everything.
Yep.
So
this is when I found out our friendship was worth $5 to you.
I can't wait. And then I responded, I can't wait for everybody to know how cute and psychotic and crazy
you are. Okay, before we get into the story, I do have to preface, and I'm going to have to say it again. So I'm going to preface this just in case. I think it's hilarious. And frankly, I know you well enough to know that there was zero malice.
Right.
And I know you well enough to know that it's just a funny meme.
Right.
But you should be careful because, yes, this is something that could be malicious.
If we did not have the close friendship that we have, and you had done that to me, I think I would have thrown you over the plate. But also, I was like, no, okay, I feel bad about this, so I'll cover the taxi.
So we both decide as friends, right?
Why you gotta make it sound?
As best friends, as best girlfriends, we look into each other's eyes in our mind's eye, and we say, "Okay, girly pop, let's each do 900 Canadian dollars." And then she goes, "Well, what if one of us gets it?" And I go, "Whatever, it's gambling.
Yeah, cool.
Kakegurui, whatever." Yeah,
except I had my fingers crossed behind my back. I bid 905.
So then we're at Offkai. And by the way, just so we're clear, at this point, I have no idea.
Yeah.
In my mind's eye, we're besties.
Well, also before this, I was just like, oh, I got the upgrade. Did you? And she was like, no. And Matara's putting in 1,000.
Wait. Before this. So at this point, okay, the story, where you are, the story ends. And we are at 900 Canadian each in my mind. That's what I know. Again, you say oh, what if one of us gets it? Whoever wins. And I even told her, I'm like, that's so funny. Don't worry about it. And then you get your email that says yours is approved.
Yep.
Mine got rejected.
Yep.
So then I'm like, okay, are you comfortable if I bid a little bit more? You said yes. So I bid 1,000.
Why would you even ask me that?
Because I was worried maybe it was going to knock you off. Because I'm a good person. Because I care. Oh, you're getting sick.
Oh, you got me sick.
So then I bid again and my bid doesn't go through. And, and that first night you didn't tell me, by the way.
No.
So that first night we're just hanging out and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. And again, every time I'm like, girly, don't worry about it. And then you even said, you're like, we can switch around. I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. And then
I'm trying to make myself feel
yeah, because basically you were like, if you get tired at any point, we can go half and half.
Yeah. And then
we were 4 hours into signing postcards.
We were signing postcards and I used to look at Matara and I say, I have a confession to make.
And I thought the worst. When you said I have a confession to make, let me try to remember what I thought of. I just thought you were going to say, I don't know. I thought it was something really bad. Okay. Genuinely.
Probably because it sounds like we need to talk.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
But I was like, Matara, I have a confession to make. And you're like, okay, what is it?
I'm sitting to the left of you.
Innocently.
You're sitting to the right. I probably grab you by the hand and go, talk to me, baby. What's up? That's probably what I did.
And I said, I put in 905. And you just lunged at me. You immediately attacked me. Oh God!
I gave you one of those aggression hugs, right?
No, you pinched me a lot.
But not painful.
No,
the big pinches, the big. Yeah. Almost like tickling, but the big pinches.
Yeah. I could have taken that to my second grave.
You could have. But to be honest, this is why, again, I know it's not malicious. For the joke,
literally,
it's I can't even be mad. It's so funny.
I was like, what if I put in $5 more? Thinking, but honestly, when we put the bids in initially, I was like, there's no way I
agree. It's $5.
I know.
If you had put in way more, then I agree. It's kind of one of those oh, are you being a little malicious?
Right.
But $5.
I was like, there's no way.
I think if you put 901. Right?
Yeah.
It's hey, I put 901. You know the best part? I told it to the man checking us into the flight and he gave me a free, basically I was already in premium economy, but he moved me to a better seat.
Yeah,
it was free of charge. And I think it's because of the story. He probably was man, with friends like these.
Yeah, Don't get on my bad side, everybody.
So just remember, everybody, if ever you're playing Duck Duck Goose or Among Us, kill Mint first.
I think that's true. You said I am not going to drink for all of June. She's finishing her drink right now. Her lychee.
It is a 3% lychee drink.
Yeah, she said, I'm not going to be drinking for all of June. And I get a text from a friend who was at the mixer after I had left and said, she's drinking.
In my defense, that was a very expensive drink.
Yeah, but
I will explain.
Why didn't you just get the non-alcoholic version of the drink?
I went to the mixer and then I went to get a soda water, okay? And it was $8.50, which I thought the soda water was going to be like $2 or $3. I was doing something and then some guy came to talk to me. And sometimes this is like the woman thing. When men come to talk to me, sometimes, like if people look at me, sometimes I think, do they know that I am piloting this flesh woman, but I am MataraKan inside a flesh woman? Or do they just think I'm cute?
I've never, ever had that thought before.
He's like, hi. He goes, I like your hair.
Oh.
Thanks. Have we met before? I go, no. And then immediately I start being suspicious, but it's because when I went to the bathroom, he was like standing outside the bathroom.
Okay.
But then we just kind of started talking a little bit and he goes, yeah, I just went to get a drink and it was $15. And I said, wait, I'm sorry, what did you get? And it was something like whatever, a drink, an alcoholic drink, was $15.
So when you come in, you do get a drink ticket for one
drink. But it's like a 4-hour mixer. Who's going to have one alcohol? So then I went to my manager. I said, how many people are here? My manager said 160. I'm like, okay, how about we get them 200 drink tickets? And basically what I'm trying to say is that I paid 200 drink tickets worth of drinks for my White Claw, which is why I had 3.
Right. God. And everybody listening here, if you're just like, come on, Mint, it's no big deal. She had now
you
it's
don't
3.
understand how annoying I was. That's what you guys don't get.
Yes.
To every single friend who'd listen, I'd be like, I'm not drinking till July 1st.
Yes. I heard it maybe 10 times from the airport. And before that, I heard it like, oh, I'm not going to be joining you guys. I'm not going to be drinking. And I'm just like, okay, cool. It's just so funny that she said it maybe
like
100 times.
A million times.
Yes. And then I just get the single text, she's drinking.
In my defense, though, when I got the bill for what I did, my first thought was, God, I need a drink. Yeah, we went into San Francisco. We walked around.
Yeah, it was my first time in San Francisco, and your boss took us around.
Yeah, my boss did take us around. It's true. He's so sweet.
He took us to a park.
And then we had a good time. We went to Pier 39. We saw some. How cute are the seals?
Oh, they're really gross.
They're stinky.
They're so
Sorry, the sea lions.
smelly.
They're not seals.
Sea lions. Sea lions.
They are stinky.
I got to see the London Bridge. But actually I didn't at first because it was foggy. And
it's not the London Bridge. She kept showing, you're going to have to post that photo. You kept showing like the bridge that connects Oakland to like San Francisco. She was like, oh my God, what was it? The Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, the Golden Gate Bridge. I almost called it the San Francisco Bridge.
That was one of your best jokes you've done all weekend.
Oh, thank you. If you saw me ranting and raving and upset on Twitter.com, essentially just a TLDR, I booked Matara and I's hotel room. And I had, Doki had shown me before a hotel that she stayed in that was like an apartment style hotel. It wasn't Airbnb. I don't like using Airbnb, especially in Japan, because it's not as common. And also I have only had bad experiences with Airbnb. So I was like, an apartment style hotel sounds perfect. They are usually better about soundproofing, this and that. We were like, boom, 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 this hits everything. And we get to the hotel last night, and not at all what the pictures showed.
Nope.
Not the room. The room is bigger than like most business size hotels. So it's not a business hotel, but we have no desk.
Nope.
Nothing to like the laptop right now is on
like a bedside table.
It's like, it's on a bedside table. And there's not even an Ethernet port, which most business hotels do have.
And the only reason we have room for the table is because we moved our beds together, Minecraft style.
Yes, we pushed the beds closer.
By the way, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your story to say this. Last night, we pushed our beds together.
I told you the reason why.
Let me, ow.
You interrupted me. Yeah, you deserve that.
No, I'm interrupting you to say this. We pushed our beds together last night and I went to bed before you. And then I wake up and our beds are not together anymore.
Yeah,
you pushed them back.
Just a little tiny bit.
It was a lot. It felt like the dark. It felt like the darkness.
No.
Like there was just so wide the distance between us.
No.
It was.
It was because I was afraid you would wake up and not know where you are and trample me.
Oops! Accidentally rolled on top of you. I was a little heartbroken.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay.
They're closer again.
It's okay.